Hello Year 2, my name is Miss Busby, and if you are watching this video you're going to be in my class next year, so you're going to be in 3N. I hope you're looking forward to coming to Northmead because we're really looking forward to meeting you. I thought I'd share this video with you to explain the first few days at Northmead. I was also going to share a book with you, one of my favourites, and to ask you to complete a craft and bring it in September so that we can make a display. I hope you've already watched Mrs Brown's video of the tour of the school so you know a bit more about us. Before your first official day at Northmead, there'll be an opportunity for you and your parents or guardians to visit us in an afternoon. There'll be drinks and biscuits there for you. It'll be an opportunity for you to see all your friends that you haven't seen and to meet new ones. Mrs Backhurst, Miss Ramsey and myself will also be there to answer any questions and to say hello. On your first official day at Northmead, Mrs Backhurst, Miss Ramsey and myself will be waiting in the playground to walk you into the classroom. We plan to walk into the classroom around 8:45. So if you can make it earlier, that'd be fantastic. If you line up with me, we'll walk up the walking zone. If you see Mrs Brown's video, you should remember the walking zone. And we'll go into the doors just by the hall. As we go through the doors, I'll show you where the year 3 and 4 toilets are, as those are the toilets you'll be using this year. I'll then take you to the classroom and show you where to put your lunch boxes and where to put your coats and bags. You'll each have your own peg with your name on it, so hopefully they'll be easy to find. On our first few days at Northmead, it will be a case of getting to know each other, as I don't know you and you don't know me. You may not know everyone in your class as well. We'll be doing activities to get to know each other and just have a few fun days. We'll also have a tour of the school so we can find out where everything is, where we go for lunch, where we go to the playground, where their new ICT suite is, and again where the toilets are, just in case you've forgotten. Okay, if you have any questions at the moment, please email us at transition@northmead.surrey.sch.uk and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. I hope you're looking forward to coming to Northmead and this video puts you at ease. Remember, email us if you have any questions. I thought I'd take some time to share with you one of my favourite books. It's called The Way Home for Wolf and it's by Rachel Bright and Jim Fields. My class loved this book this year. It's all about friendships and finding your way home. I hope you enjoy it too. As a rainbow of lights flickered soft in the night, dusting diamonds of ice in a desert of white, the wild whipping wind, it whistled its tune to a howling of wolves and a shimmering moon. And the loudest aroo in this echoing song was a wolfling called Wilf at the heart of the throng. He lived to be fierce and longed to be grown. He liked to try everything all on his own. "Look at me, I am big, I am tough," he would growl, whilst he showed off his strength and practised his prowl. One night it was time for the wolves to move on. New folks had moved in and their shelter was gone. So they left right away to find a new cave. They would have to walk far and they'd have to be brave. "Let's go," shouted Wilf, "I am ready to lead." "You're too small," laughed the wolves, "it's an elder we need." "One day," they advised, "you will guide from the front." "I suppose," muttered Wilf, with a huff and a grunt. They struggled through snow as high as their flanks and leapt over rocks as they scaled icy banks. Wilf gave his all to keep pace and keep up, but strong-willed as he was still just a pup. He kept dropping back with each clamber and climb as the pack journeyed further all the time. Exhausted and breathless, he stayed off the track when a blizzard blew in, and he lost his way back. Wilf longed to howl help and to holler it loud, but his throat was too hoarse and his heart was too proud. He lay on the tundra, his tail curled up tight, and a blanket of stars was his bed for the night. Until crack went the ice, crack and creak. Wilf jumped to all fours with a deafening shriek. He stuck out the claws on every limb. He had to hold on because Wilflings can't swim. Then he fell and he fell, rolling and spinning. It fell at the end, but it was just the beginning. Since somebody down there had indeed heard his scream, and she swooped from beneath like a watery dream. "I'll help you," she called, "just reach for my horn." A majestic and magical sea unicorn. Wilf's pride washed away and he stretched out a paw, and she lifted him gently back to the shore. "Don't worry," she sung, before dipping her brow. "My friend Mr. Walrus will help you out now." And there, right behind him, a huge tusky fellow lifted his whiskers and let out a bellow. "To the ridge," he proclaimed with his chin in the air. "My friend, mighty muskox, will take you from there." And with waftings of fish and a very loud snort, their journey was made and their travel seemed short. And there, sure enough, on the ridge was the ox, who took Wilf as far as his friend Arctic Fox, who followed his nose through the trees to a goose, who guided him honking to this ancient moose. The moose knew these wilds like no other soul. He was steady and true in pursuit of their goal. And as twilight closed in, Moose sang out a call to a fluttering, tiny fluff ball, a bear moth, who showed Wilf the rest of the way to the place where his wolfling must wanted to stay. "Thank you," Wilf waved as he rejoined his pack, and the wolves howled with joy that their wolfling was back. They huddled him in and cuddled him close, and fussed over which wolf had missed him the most. Wilf, he knew then that when all came together, the darkest times were easy to weather. So he bowed to the narwhal, ox, walrus and goose, and bowed to the fox and the moth and the moose. "If ever I meet one who strayed off their track, I'll help them along by guiding them back." And true to his word, Wilf is different now, and his world seems much smaller and warmer somehow, since wherever life takes you, wherever you roam, we're all just a handful of friendships from home. Okay, and that is the end of the book. I really hoped you enjoyed listening to it because it's one of my favourite books. You'll probably hear it many times in my classroom as well. Okay, and that's all from me now. Please watch this video which explains how we would like you to complete the craft. This craft is going to be used in September as part of a display, so please remember to bring it in. Also, during the summer holidays, please could you think about your favourite book and try and remember it for September. If you don't think you'll remember it, ask your parents or guardians to write it on a piece of paper. It's going to be part of another display, so I'd like those too. And all that's left for me to say is to have a wonderful summer. Please do not worry about coming to Northmead because we are all so excited to meet you, and I'll see you all in September. Bye!
Okay, so in your packs you would receive these 2 sheets. You'll need some scissors for this activity. If you could cut out the bunny rabbit first, you might need your parents or guardians to help you. Don't worry if you leave some white bits, as you can always get to those later on. Okay, and once you've cut out the bunny, then move on to your arms and cut out the bunny's arms. Okay, and once you've cut out the 2 arms, you're then going to move on to your next sheet. These make the insides of some of the bunnies, such as the insides of the ears, his eyes and his tummy. If you want to cut out all of those, that would be fantastic. This might take you a while, there's lots of little fiddly bits. Again, don't worry if there's any white bits because we can always tidy that up later. Okay, so once you've cut out all your parts, I just separated mine into the bunny and into the other smaller parts. We're then going to need a glue stick, a pencil and a pen. Okay, I'm just going to show you where each part of the paper goes in the bunny. With the bunny's eyes, you can put the pupils wherever. If you put the pupils up, it looks like he's looking up to the ceiling. I just put mine in the centre. Now that it's all there, we're going to stick it down. You can stick it in any order, you don't have to copy my order. Just leave the tummy till last because I have a special request for that one. Okay, so once it's all stuck down, we're then going to focus onto the tummy. On the tummy, I'd like you to write some words all about you. So I've chosen 6 here about me. Once you've done those words, I'd like you to fold your tummy so that you've got a big bit and a little bit. With the little bit, I would like you to stick that down. Don't stick the big bit down because we're going to use it as a flap. And that is the end of your craft. When you come into school, we're going to take a picture of you and put it on there, so don't worry about that just yet. I can't wait to see these in September. Bye!